Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to take a quick look at this knife sharpener from Edge Pro. It is their Apex. This is their Apex 4 kit. They have a couple. They have a whole bunch of different versions. They have a Pro version, and then they have like this regular Apex version. So I got the Apex 4, which comes with all the stones and a whole bunch of other stuff. But before I get into that, one thing I do want to say is thank you to everybody who has entered the contest that I'm having for the BattleBox EDC edition that I'm giving away. Be totally honest with you, I got a better turnout than I thought I would. I wasn't expecting to see so many people, get in on the contest. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody that has entered. You have, for anybody else that wants to enter, you have until Halloween night at midnight to get in on the contest. So you still got time to get in. Well, like I said, thanks again, everybody. And with that being said, let's get back to this. I haven't done any knife videos. I think the only knife video, well, kind of knife video that I did was an EDC, my nightstand EDC, where I showed this Benchmade Griptilian. This is the small version of it. I've had this for the last 3 years, and as you can see, the teeth and the serrations are pretty much gone. I mean, I beat the hell out of this thing. What I did was, since I upgraded to the full-size Griptilian, so I'm using this for work now. I figured I would use this little guy as a test to see how this actually worked. And to be quite honest, I don't know if you actually see my wrist there, but it's taking the hair off my wrist. That's how sharp this knife sharpener can get this knife. I mean, I totally destroyed this. I don't know if you can see the blade on it, but I mean, I totally destroyed this thing, and it actually, if not, made it better than factory. So with that being said, let's take a look inside and see what we got. It comes with this nice carrying case. First thing you'll see is a whole instructions. It comes with a DVD which shows you exactly how to use the sharpener, how to set it up. Then you got the manual. Then there's another piece of paper in the back for the what is the hell? It's the 3000, the 2000 and 3000 tape. It's a polishing tape, that's what it is. That's the paperwork for that. Then you get this 8-inch ceramic hone. So you get that. This is the actual unit itself. Flip the legs out from underneath it. Set it up just like that. Then it's got the suction cup, so you put it, well, it's not going to stick to this table, but if you put it like on the countertop, you can push it down and it doesn't move. Then it goes in this little pack right here. This is the actual arm for it. Now you take the rubber band off and then stick it in there like that. You tighten it up, and that's the actual sharpener itself. Right now I have the 3000 polishing tape in there, so I'm gonna put that to the side. That's one of them. What it comes with, it's, undo this knob, then you can actually take the stone out. What this is, it's actual metal blank with the tape on it. It's self-adhesive, it sticks on there, so you get 2 of these in it for the 2 different types of tape. But you also get a water bottle, and these are the tapes themselves. So this one is the 3000 tape. So you get 15 of these in a pack. Like I said, they're self-adhesive. Here's which one is this? This is the 2000 grit tape. And here are the stones that come with it. They come wrapped up in this towel, but I've used this already, so it's still wet, so I just wrap them up in a paper towel. So you get, this is actually what the blanks look like. They come just a regular piece of metal, and then you just put the tape on it. So here the actual stones themselves. You get a 120, 220, 400, 600, and then you get a 1000 stone. So, I mean, you get quite a good amount of stones with these. I mean, obviously the 120 we use, like I said, with this one I totally beat the hell out of it, so I had to redo the edge on it after I put a brand new edge on it. So you would start from the 120 and then work your way up. It took about maybe an hour and 15 minutes until I got it the way I thought it would work. And I mean, like I said, it was starting to take the hair off my arm, so I figured that was pretty damn good. But let me set this up for you in the kitchen. I'll show you exactly how the whole thing works. And what I'm going to do is, they say that this thing is very, not very, what do you want to say? It doesn't scratch the blades. So what I want to do is I want to use this knife with the skulls on it to see if it actually, when you sharpen it, to see if it actually will ruin the finish on this. I mean, this thing, if it does nick it up, I really don't care. But I figure this would be perfect to do because you got all that not detail, but you got the skulls on it, and see what happens. See if it actually takes the finish off. But let's get this set up in the kitchen, and I'll show you how this thing works. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to mention too is on the arm itself. It's got, let's see if I can get this to show you this. You can see it's got the blue, the yellow. Is that black? Yeah, there's black, and then there's one more underneath this. Those are settings for different degrees. What they say is like it tells you in the manual what everything is. Like one color is for like kitchen knives. The yellow is for like sporting knives and stuff like that. And then one of them is like for big knives. It goes through the whole thing. It's very detailed with the manual, but I forgot to show you that, how they tell you what, and it also tells you in the manual what degree everything is. So you can get an idea of what it could possibly, not what it could do. Jesus Christ. It's late. Had a long day today. Basically, it tells you the degree of what blade you could possibly do. And then if it doesn't have it, what you could do is you could actually place the stone on there, and then you can get it pretty damn close. You can adjust it to whatever angle you want. So, alright, let's get this in the kitchen, and I'll show you how this sucker works. Alright, so here are the stones. These first two are usually for, re-establishing the edge on the knife if you, beat the crap out of it. Then you got the 400, the 600's already in it, 1000. Then this is the tape. I think this is 2000, and that's 3000. I said it's basically just obviously you can see how thin it is. You can barely even make it out being tape on there. But these are just bare blocks, and then you put this on it. They're self-adhesive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put an edge on this. It has a decent edge. It's not the greatest. I'll set the camera up. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll do the good old paper test. And then, I'll do a little before and after. Alright, so let's try the good old paper test with this. See how, and you can see it's pretty good. It's not the greatest. It's kind of tearing the paper a little bit, but what we'll do is I'll show you quickly how it works. And this whole setup is really nice. What they give you, the towel and the bottle. Well, anyway, start off. Just put a little bit of water on the stone. Stick the blade on here pretty flat, and then you just basically working the knife like this. Do a couple times on one side, and doing it this way is going to be difficult because I can't get around the right way, but do the same thing on this side. Get it right. know, then you wipe it off, you know, throw a little water on it or whatever. Try to keep the stone as clean as possible with this. You know, put some more water on it, wipe it down, and try it again. Do it again on this side. Just like that. Come back on this side too. Now, as you can see, I have a easy doing it one way than the other way, but let's see. And I don't know if you can see the edge on it's a little bit shinier than it was before. So, I mean, just by doing that, it's cutting a little bit better. You can feel the blade a little bit nice, and then obviously you can work down. Said this was the 600. So you unscrew the ball, pops the plate out. Now go to the 1000. Make sure it sits in there evenly. Then same thing, put a little water on it. And you go from there again. I mean, the thing works really nice. It runs nice and smooth. I mean, it runs nice and smooth, so try it again. Keep it going. You know, after each pass, you know, try to clean the stone off a bit. Got tomatoes on the counter from the garden. That's flying all over the place. I got the sun in the background. We'll keep quiet. Do it again. So each time you get to see it, you see how it works. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but now it's, see the blade's getting a lot. Okay, so just hold it the right way. You know, this is getting nice and sharper. So, see that does work. Well, what I'll do is I'll finish it off and we'll try it again. Alright, now I got the polishing tapes in. Works the same way. You wet it, you know, and then you keep going again. Maybe the other side. Now wipe the blade off again. And it's nice with this too, is you see this finish on it, it is not getting scratched from the table or anything, which I like. And like I said too, you can see how, you know, it is working, because this edge is getting a lot shinier. You can feel it too when you run your finger across the blade. So I'll try to do it again. We'll clean it off. You know, you do have to replace these tapes. They're only good for a certain amount of uses. You know, they give you 15 in the pack when you first get it. Then you can buy extras. So. Okay, like that one. Like I said, this blade isn't in that bad condition anyway, so you don't have to do too many passes on it. And this is the 3000 polishing tape. So this would be the final one that you would use. Just like that. Obviously, the more you use it, the the faster you'll get at it. I just gotta work on my doing it this way. Also, it's a little trickier to do when the camera's right there. But I mean, just by doing that, you can see. Well, the paper's not wet. It is getting. Jesus Christ, if I can find out. It is getting nicer. I mean, I still gotta work on it some more, but that's basically the idea of it. And like I said, it doesn't scratch the finish. I figured this won't be a perfect one to try it on, because you definitely see if something starts scratching this up. But anyway, that is the Edge Pro knife sharpener, and hope you guys liked the video. Talk to you later.